All right, guys. So we got through the gatekeeper, right? The magic is happening. But now the owner is coming out, or you're already speaking with the owner at this point, right? And now it's like, what do we say? Well, initially, we're just going to start with not small talk, business related small talk. There's a big difference. So it's not like rapport building is not like, oh, yeah, you have a blue picture on the wall. I have a blue picture on the wall, too. Oh, you have a Red Sox poster back there? Oh, I got one too at home. You sound like a complete idiot when you do that. That's like what a Cracker Jack salesperson does, right? We're not a Cracker Jack sales team here. That's never how we're going to be. That's not how we do it. We build rapport by showing that we're an expert in our field. We're sharp as hell, and we know exactly what we're doing. We're on the ball. Our body language is proper. Our language patterns are proper. Our tonalities are proper. All these little tiny factors are adding up in your prospect's mind and making you look like an expert. So within the first 4 seconds of your interaction with your prospect, they should be thinking, this person knows what they're doing. This person is an expert. And what do people do? They defer to experts. Have you ever seen someone go to a doctor's office and question the anesthesiologist about how much of a dose they're getting or anything like that? No, because from a very young age, when we're this big, we defer to experts. That's exactly what we do. We're trained to do it from a very young age. So what do we have to do? Once again, it's the law of congruency. We need to appear like an expert in the field. Now, when we start to do this, we do this by starting to poke questions about the business. Oh, this is a really nice business you have here. How many years have you been in business? Oh, you've been in business 7 years? Wow, well, the average business only lasts 2. You must be absolutely crushing it. Do you do it through marketing? Is it a referral business? How do you do that? Oh, you do it through referrals. Oh, okay, cool. Now, what kind of technologies are you using in your business, right? And we start to ask them questions about their business, and we show a genuine curiosity about their business and their success, right? And then we're starting to figure out what matters to them. So these questions are, they're posed in a way to make sure that we're learning and we're discovering little bits and pieces about their business that we can use later on in the sales presentation, right? So everything is for a reason. And then when we want to make that transition into the actual sales pitch, once we've built up a little bit of that rapport, we've shown that we're an expert, we've started our pitch, right? We start with, hey, can I ask you a question? Do you accept credit and debit cards? Right? So first you ask permission, you wait for the answer, and then you go into, do you accept credit and debit cards? And you're saying that once again with that slight upward inflection. And you're saying that because you want to show a tonality that says, I care, right? You're still in that I care tonality in a slight way. And then we're going to start to segue out of that, of course, right? So, hey, can I ask you a quick question? Which is going to be in that, the reasonable man tonality with that slight upward inflection at the end. Like, sound fair enough? Hey, can I ask you a question? And we say, hey, can I ask you a question? With that slight upward inflection at the end. Do you accept credit and debit cards? Not too high pitch. I had a little voice crack there. But do you accept credit and debit cards? And we do that because we want to make sure that we're still coming across as friendly and we're not breaking rapport on the way into the sales pitch. Because now your prospect is thinking, oh, they're asking if I accept credit and debit cards. Now, if they don't know, they completely know that you are there to talk about payment processing. You're the credit card guy. But hopefully you've built enough rapport to keep that conversation going. They view you as a friendly. You're like them. You're a local business owner. You took a genuine interest in their business, and things like that. But what happens if they say, no, I don't process credit cards? Well, you don't really need a rebuttal, but just ask them a basic question. Was it the card brand fees that stopped you from accepting credit cards? Get an answer out of them. It's a basic yes or no question. So if they say, yeah, it was the card brand fees, excuse me. So yeah, it was the card brand fees. So if we could grow your business by 15% or more, I'm assuming you would consider a change, right? So if we could grow your business by 15% or more, I'm sure you'd consider a change, right? That second one was more the tonality that we'd actually use. And you're setting them up to say yes, of course. But most business owners that aren't accepting cards now, it's 2024, they're probably not ever going to accept cards. and that's okay. You gave it your best shot. But if they say yes, we go right into booking the appointment for the next day. Great. So what time tomorrow could I speak to you about that? Because I'm actually in a hurry today. I wasn't kidding. I was actually just dropping in to meet you quickly and say hello. How about we make a time and I can come back here and show you how we can scale your business by 15% just by implementing a POS system, right? And then you can put together a quick presentation on, automated marketing, text message marketing, referral marketing through POS systems, right? These are all integrations that your sales manager should understand how to implement. So when you do this and you come back with this value proposition, this multiple stack value proposition, which we're going to, have done for you here, the business owner is going to be like, this is a no-brainer. You're going to grow my business by this. I'm saving this much on taxes by only accepting cash. But at the end of the day, if you can grow my business, you can grow my business, right? It's a compounding effect. You can only hide so much cash, Mr. Business Owner, right? So that's kind of how we do this thing. And if they say yes right off the bat, we move right into the building value module because we want to build up as much value for this appointment as we can without telling them too much prior to making that appointment sale, we'll call it. But the sale is really booking the appointment on the first one. See you on the next module, building value.